I thought it was necessary. I'm using my phone to play it. However, I have linked the theme music somewhere on this board. I bet you can't guess where it is. It's not at all obvious. Anyway, welcome to this week's board. I am obsessed with Harry Potter. So what I wanted to do this week is, I've been putting all of my grade levels together in an exploratory board where you could find things that were just right for you based on your age and your ability and your interests, which is really important to me. And the whole exploratory aspect, because that's what we like to do in the library. We like to explore books. We like to explore games and things that we can play and just create with. That's kind of been taken away from us in this world of COVID. So I've been making these exploratory boards for you. And this week, my whole theme was my favorite books. And so I started thinking about my favorite books for that younger crowd, which happened to be Mo Willems books. And then my favorite for the older crowd, which happens to be Harry Potter. And the reason I got on this whole favorites thing is because when I was creating these boards, I was actually in the middle of teaching a favorite authors unit to my in-person friends, which I also posted online, a favorite authors unit for my friends online. But the lessons are off now. What I'm teaching online and what I'm teaching in person, they're not directly linked just because of how pacing has happened. So anyway, that's how this came to be. I was thinking about favorite authors and favorite books, and I had to split those into different grade levels. And this is what came from it. Now, I'm obsessed with this board. And if you're a Harry Potter head like me, then you are going to be obsessed with this board too. So just a couple of things to note. You've got some Harry Potter yoga in here. You've got Harry Potter music. You've got the rules to Quidditch. You've got how to draw Harry and how to draw Lord Voldemort. What else is there? Oh, you have the entire first book being read aloud to you. So if you click on Harry, it's going to take you to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, which is the official Harry Potter website. And back when COVID first began, for the US in March, different authors and creators and just creative minds started trying to figure out ways that they could interact with people stuck at home and just bring a bright spot to your day. And one of the ways that the Harry Potter team did that was by doing read alouds. So if you go, each chapter of the first book, and we're going to click on Harry because he takes us there. Each chapter of the first book is broken up and read by someone either from the series or had something to do with the creation of this. So the first one, if you scroll down, you can see. The chapter 1, The Boy Who Lived, is read by Harry Potter himself, Daniel Radcliffe. Chapter 2, chapter 3. So if you don't recognize these people right away, it's because they've grown up a little bit, but they are pretty much all actors within the movie series. We can keep going. Look, you might recognize her. This is grown-up Hermione. I don't actually know who this is. Oh, the Cursed Child Broadway cast. So the Broadway cast of the Cursed Child. Stephen Fry. Oh, I recognize him. I bet you recognize him too if you watch the movies. And please, if you know nothing about Harry Potter, don't watch the movies before you read the books. Please read the books. Please. Now let me tell you something. I'll be completely honest with you. I watched the first Harry Potter movie. This the Wizarding World thing is my face. I watched the first Harry Potter movie before I read the first book. And that is okay. To watch the first movie before you read the first book, because this happened to me in high school. I didn't know about the books. I went to see the movie when it came out with some friends and fell in love with the world. But that was really my first attempt at real fantasy. And to me, it would have been hard to have created that completely fanatical world in my brain without having seen some introductions to it first. Do not watch the second movie before you read the second book. Stop. If you have to do it with the first one, that's okay. I actually really like the first movie more than I like the first book. Shh. But that's the only one. I like the books better after that. The books give you so much more. And you do need to read the first book. So definitely, if you want to watch the movie, then you have to read the first book and read the series. It is so great. Or listen to it being read aloud to you by all the people who had a hand in creating it. Look, you just scroll down through here and you see, look, Whoopi Goldberg had nothing to do with creating it, but obviously she's a fan, so she's reading some to you. David Beckham has nothing to do. So fans too, but popular celebrities are the ones. Look, it's oh, what's his name? Why can't I think of him? But look at him. Let's see. Who are you? Dakota Fanning's not in Harry Potter either. She is in Twilight. Let's see. And chapter 1. Is she the last? Chapter 15. I guess she might be the last. Claudia Kim and Dakota Fanning might read you the last chapter in the first book. So the first book is here for you. If you have never read it before, please come listen to it. It is so exciting that you have that here. So I have that linked under Harry Potter. But then other places like the Sorting Hat, it's going to take you back to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter website, but it's taking you to a different link. This is like the fan club link. And normally I do not link anything where you have to input information or create an account. But here, the Sorting Hat will sort you into your house. And there's like trivia games. There's so many different things you can do if you register. So do not feel the need to register. I'm not telling you to do that. I'm just linking this in case you are interested. I got sorted into Hufflepuff. It was a shock. I did not expect to be in Hufflepuff. I expected to be a Gryffindor, just like everybody else. But I'm happy with my Hufflepuff sorting. I will probably always wear Gryffindor colors though. So there's that. And one other thing that I want to show you about, oh, Hagrid. Hagrid actually links you to the real life Diagon Alley. Did you know there's a real life Diagon Alley? Yes, it's actually in Universal Studios in Orlando, Florida. It's a theme park, but I hear it's really cool. I actually have never been. I used to go to Orlando every December. It was like between Christmas and it was after Christmas, but before New Year's. I would always go to Orlando. There's a story behind it. I'll tell you one day. But I would go to Universal Studios every single year. And the one year that I went, well, actually not the one year, the last year that I went, I was pregnant with Ridge. And it was the very first year the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, or whatever you want to call it, Diagon Alley in Universal Studios Islands of Adventure was open. And I did not go. I didn't go because I was very pregnant and my feet were swollen. And I knew that if I got there and I couldn't ride the rides, because obviously I couldn't, I was pregnant, that I would be kind of bummed. And I just didn't even want to put myself in that situation. And now I feel like I have like a mustache. Sorry. Do you see this mustache going on with the witch's hat? Sidetrack. Anyway, I knew that if I went, I would get frustrated and sad. And I would be like, what I told myself is, I'll be back next year. I'll go next year. And guess what? I haven't been back since. And Ridge is 9. So this was 10 years ago. Anyway, so Diagon Alley is linked. You can explore the world that Universal Studios has created. Again, I did not link this so you would go on if like you needed to go to Universal or buy tickets or whatever merch or whatever is linked to it. I just think it's fun to explore it and see what they have there. Like they've got butterbeer. I've always wanted to try butterbeer. What does it really taste like? I mean, in my mind, it tastes like butterscotch, but buttery. But I guess butterscotch is buttery, but like hot chocolate, but not. I don't know. I can't wait one day. I can't wait one day to try it. Anyway, so, and butterbeer is a popular drink that all the kids drink in Harry Potter, that they get from there's like a town called Hogsmeade. Anyway, it's just so great, guys. I want you to join me in this world of Harry loving. So if you, now look, I have a nose ring. Hold on. Let me line it up. You see it? Anyway, I hope you enjoy this board. There are so many other things to explore than what I just talked about, but it brings me such joy and excitement. I hope it does you too. Bye, guys.